Hello friends, welcome to the daily current affairs quiz video. Today in this video we are going to discuss 20th of April top 5 current affairs quiz from the Hindu newspaper. The very first question is India's national gross expenditure on research and development, which is called GERD, as a percentage share of GDP has been around zero point 0.7 during the last 3 years. The second statement is Anusandhan National Research Foundation, where private sector expected to contribute around 36,000 crores over the 5 years. So guys, both of the statements are correct, and you can see here statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. So we have the answer B as correct. Guys, this year I'm expecting this question of the GERD, which is the gross expenditure on research and development, to be asked in the UPSC. If you have seen in the past, UPSC has been asking statement wise question of expenditure, whether it is education, whether it is health. So you can expect a question. This was framed from this Hindu article where the professor was talking about how we need to spend more on research and development. Right now, our expenditure is 0.7% of the GDP. If you compare it with other developed countries, it is 4% of the GDP. Somewhere it is 5% of the GDP. We are spending only zero point 0.7. So we need to increase it. But the worst part of it is that this zero point 0.7, most part of it is coming from the public sector. The private sector is spending only 40% of it. So we need to increase private sector expenditure in research and development. And in this regard, government has come out with Anusandhan National Research Foundation, where the private sector will give around 36,000 crore for research and development. So this scheme is very important. I am predicting that this is going to come in this year's prelims examination. You can save this video, and it will come in the mains examination also. Very, very important. Let us go to the next question, guys. Consider the following regarding Aadhaar Shila. It is a national curriculum framework for early childhood care on the lines of National Education Policy 2020 and National Curriculum Framework. Yes, this is correct. It is released by Ministry of Education. This is incorrect. It is released by Ministry of Child and Women Welfare. So this is incorrect. Generally, ministries are incorrect. Generally, ministries are incorrect. This is an optional elimination trick. We can use it in the UPSC exam. It is a detailed 60-week curriculum meant for learning in the age group of 6 years old, 3 to 6 years old in Anganwadis. So guys, it is not 60-week curriculum, it is 48-week curriculum. Generally, facts are incorrect. So guys, answer is only 1. You can see this was the news. Guys, schemes are very important part, particularly schemes related to education becomes very important. And guys, Anganwadis are in news. Anganwadis are in news because Anganwadis play a very important role for the early child development. Guys, India has one of the highest number of children suffering from malnutrition. In this context also, Anganwadis play a very important role. This year, for the prelims 2024, Anganwadis, what are the services offered in Anganwadis can come. There was a lot of schemes, okay, a lot of initiatives regarding Anganwadi. So please prepare Anganwadi, it is very important. Next, you can see consider the following cruise missile and country. BrahMos, India, this is correct. Tomahawk, it is America, this is incorrect. And P-800 Onyx is Russia, this is also incorrect. So we get the answer only one. So guys, the cruise missile was in news. You can see here India has delivered first batch of BrahMos supersonic missiles to Philippines. So guys, India is now selling BrahMos missiles to countries which are situated near to China. Okay, so India is now countering China by arming the countries in Southeast Asia with BrahMos missile. BrahMos missile is a missile which is a cruise missile, and it is basically manufactured in India with the collaboration of Russia. Guys, this topic is important. Why? You can see 2023 also UPSC has asked a question PYQ. You can see here ballistic missiles are jet propelled at subsonic speed throughout their flight, while cruise missiles are rocket propelled only in the initial phase of the flight. So guys, you can see here cruise missiles are basically jet propelled throughout their flight, whereas ballistic missiles are rocket propelled only the initial phase of the flight. So this statement is incorrect. Agni 5 is a medium range supersonic cruise missile. No, Agni missile is a ballistic missile, and BrahMos is a cruise missile. So this is also incorrect. We get the answer neither one nor two. You can see here again, I repeat, BrahMos is a cruise missile. BrahMos is a cruise missile. You can see supersonic cruise missile, supersonic cruise missile. What is supersonic? Okay, let me just know in the comment box how many of you know what is Mach number. Okay, next, consider the following: Great Andamanis, Onges, Jarawas, Sentinels. How many of the above tribe is found in Andaman and Nicobar Islands? Guys, answer is all four are found. Guys, you know that Andaman and Nicobar Islands have PVTGs. These PVTGs are very, very important. I am hoping this question to come. For the past 2 years, however, UPSC is neglecting this very important topic. This year at least UPSC should give. Okay, I'm asking the question setter, please give question on this PVTGs. This is very, very important, very, very important. I don't know why they are neglecting it. Please prepare PVTGs, particularly PVTGs of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. You can see here, this is in news why Shompen cast their vote for the first time. Shompen is a PVTG, so you should know the entire list of PVTGs. You can see here, you should know entire list of PVTGs in Andaman and Nicobar Island. So Shompen, okay, tribe is in news. Okay, in this context, I have framed this question. Okay, so know the entire list of the tribes, okay, PVTGs tribes in Andaman Nicobar and which island they are found. Which of the following led to creation of Israel? Balfour Declaration, London Declaration, Doha Declaration, Paris Declaration. The answer is Balfour Declaration. This topic is also in news because of the Israel-Palestine war. You can see Israel, a two-state solution, some recent perceptions. You can see everything about Israel has been talked about. Guys, this year you can see here Israel was created in 1948. So this is very, very important. This year is 75 years. So you can expect a question on Israel. Already UPSC has asked question because the two-state solution, okay, mentioned in news is in the context of answer is Israel, option B. You see how we are linking it to the PYQs. This is how you have to prepare. You see one PYQ, then you can see another PYQ we have discussed. Okay. So like this, we are trying to give you questions as per the UPSC recent pattern. If you prepare like this, guys, I can tell you no one can stop you from qualifying the prelims examination. Guys, please do subscribe my YouTube channel and share this with your friends. Guys, if many of you are demanding to make this video as bilingual, so I can make this video bilingual. If you want it, please let me know in the comment box. I would like to know how many students are wanting it to be bilingual. I can speak very well in Hindi and English both. I will make this video as a little bit bilingual. I'll use Hindi also, I'll use English also so that all the peoples can understand this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.